Here's a look at the countdown clock. Implosion is scheduled for 10 o'clock. We have crews along the North Bank, South Bank, and on the water. We begin with News4JAX reporter Jim Piggott. Jim, we know the mayor is expected to speak in a few minutes before the building comes down.
That's right. And I think it's important for people to get their final look at the Berkman. The reason being, it's not going to be here anymore. Over 14 years, this skeleton structure has been standing following that tragic accident that killed one worker at the time. So while people here are glad to see it coming down, it's also a solemn event for the family. They are taking preparations to make sure that this goes well. In fact, a short time ago, I talked to the head of the demolition company, Steve Peace, and he told me, here's what we're going to expect to see happen in a few minutes. Is it all going to happen at once, one side or the other? How's that going to work?
So the southeast corner is the first area to start to come down, and then it's going to progressively move towards the west. There's always a dust cloud with an implosion, so that's why we set up misters and dust machines to wet down the cloud of dust.
And what you're looking at here are some of the people that have gathered here next to the Berkman II. These are residents are out here, and also members of the demolition crew. Obviously, the residents out of Berkman, some of them have been evacuated, the ones that face this side of the building where the demolition is going to take place. But I talked to some of them just a short time ago about what they expect to see and why they're glad to see this happen.
I think it's the best thing to happen in 17 years. We've been looking into this eyesore for so long, and it's embarrassing to the city. You know, I mean, it's like a failure trophy.
I'd like to see that get down as fast as possible, and then I'm not really sure what the plan is. Park Beeler has changed his mind. I guess he's putting a very tall high-rise there now. So he said that'll take a couple of years.
And we have just saw some of those plans that were revealed this morning of what they're calling, the developer for the site would be the tallest building here in Jacksonville to replace the Berkman structure behind me. That's going to take some time and some doing in order for that to happen. But the big thing, we're going to be hearing from the mayor shortly, and then they're going to press, well, a button, a kind of a fake button for the implosion, but they are expecting that to begin in about 12 minutes. But this is the situation. People are gathered here. They're pretty excited about this. So now we're live here on the North Bank. Jim Piggott, Channel 4, the local station.
All right, thank you so much, Jim. Let's go now to News4JAX reporter Aaron Farrar, who will be joining us live from the South Bank. Aaron, a lot of people are getting ready to watch the Berkman come down from there.
Hundreds of people are already here, ready to watch the Berkman II come down. We're along the River Walk here on the South Bank. One of the people here who's ready to see it come down is Kenneth Watson. So Kenneth, thank you for joining us this morning. Why did you want to be a part of this day to watch the Berkman II fall?
It's exciting. I grew up not even probably half a mile away from here, and I also like to see all the people down here. Just to come to this one structure, I hope something good come from it. I heard that somebody lost their life surrounding this event, and to see this many people come out here for this implosion, I hope something good come out of it, and I wish that they can come together to bring about other changes in the community and in the city.
You told me that you're from Jacksonville, so I would imagine that over the last 15 years, you've seen the Berkman II since you live in the city. What was your reaction every time you passed by the area or watched the building?
I pretty much like everybody else. Man, what they gonna do with it? What they gonna do with it? You know what I mean? Some of these structures, they stay up so long, just like our lives. Our lives are just like that structure. Empty, dilapidated or whatever you want to say, but change is good. I'm all for the change. I hope something good come out of it because somebody lost their life on that property.
We understand that moving forward, there's a possibility of some redevelopment where that site is, the possibility of a skyscraper coming there. When you hear that, what is your reaction knowing you're from here? And you talked about change being good.
Like I say, I hope something good come out of it that would, involve everybody being able to take part in it. Just like everybody out here right now taking part in this event. I hope they put something in that same place that we all can visit and enjoy. That's what it's all about.
Kenneth, thank you so much. I appreciate you. No problem. All right. Again, the Berkman II will be scheduled to be imploded at 10 o'clock, so in a little less than 15 minutes from now. Reporting live from the South Bank, I'm Aaron Farrar, Channel 4, the local station.
Thank you so much, Aaron. We know this has been a long time coming.
That's
and
right.
There is some exciting news because there is plans to build Jacksonville's tallest skyscraper. We have some of the renderings of what that will look like, and I know you have more details on that from
we spoke with the developer, Park Beeler, on the morning show in the 8 o'clock hour earlier this morning. You can see that's a rendering he showed us of that skyscraper. He says that plans to be condos, possibly a hotel, but definitely exciting things moving forward to put something new in the place of where that eyesore that many people have called for years. So lots of excitement with that. It'll be a big deal, basically.
Yeah, it'll be something new, hopefully, for, people in Jacksonville to experience, whether you said that would be a hotel or some type of attraction. It could be good for the local economy. It's great that no one has to see the eyesore
It's so
anymore.
much better than the eyesore, that is for sure.
Yeah,
and
so.
Jim Piggott has been covering this since about 2000, since this happened in 2007. And we're actually going to be hearing from the mayor shortly, because he's going to be pressing that button for the implosion. But first, we want to check with Danielle with weather on what crews can expect when that building comes down.
Yeah, that's right, Corley and Brianna. We have been talking really.
They're doing weather and they're coming back to us, but the mayor's right there.
We're actually going to hear from the mayor right now.
Well, we're waiting for the mayor actually to come up at this point. He is getting ready to walk up to the podium. In fact, he's going to be walking right by us, and we're going to be hearing from him as well. And then we're going to see what happens once the mayor finishes speaking. There will be a few minutes prior to the button being pushed. We understand that the young daughters of the head of the demolition company will actually be doing it. It's not the real button, but it's going to be timed to exactly what's going to happen. But the mayor is standing by to do his address shortly, and we're waiting to hear from that. Councilman Gaffney is also here, and the mayor's walking up right now to the podium, and we're going to wait and listen to see what the mayor has to say. So he should be speaking to us now.
Good morning. Thank you, Councilman Gaffney, for being here today. This has been a long time coming. Also, quickly want to acknowledge my wife, Molly, is here today. I want to thank everybody that's here with us and all of the citizens of Jacksonville who are tuning in from their homes. We're here today to mark a much-needed step in the transformation of our downtown. Since I took office, the development of our downtown has been one of my top priorities. I've said it before and I'll say it again. You cannot be a suburb of nowhere. I remain committed to shaping Jacksonville's skyline, and the removal of this building will free up vital resources and capacity to offer new opportunities within our downtown. As we stand here today, we cannot forget the tragic accident that occurred here on December 6, 2007. That day, the garage of this building collapsed, injuring almost 24 people and killing the father of two, 26-year-old Willie Edwards III. What was supposed to be a beautiful, cutting-edge addition to our downtown real estate quickly turned into a nightmare and has continued to sit unfinished, plaguing Jacksonville for 14 years. Today, we honor the memory of Mr. Edwards and redeclare our commitment to the safety of our city by finally demolishing this dangerous structure. This implosion would not be possible without the tireless work of our Chief Administrative Officer, Brian Hughes, Deputy Chief Administrative Officer, Dr. Charles Moreland, the city's department directors, stakeholders, and independent agencies like JEA and TICO. Thank you for your continued support. I'd also like to extend my gratitude to the residents of Berkman I and the Berkman I Board. Thank you for your patience. A lot of patience. I'd also like to thank Councilmember Reggie Gaffney for his advocacy and commitment to this issue, as well as our entire City Council. As you all know, there's been no shortage of hurdles and challenges when it came to bringing this building down. But with the commitment of our city's leadership and our partners, CDI and Peace of Mind Environmental, we're here today. The owner of Peace of Mind, Steve Peace's daughters, are joining us on stage this morning, shortly, 7-year-old Haven and 6-year-old Blythe. They're going to help us press the plunger once we get the 10-second countdown. First, we're going to hear a 2-minute warning signified by a horn blast, then a 1-minute warning with a loud horn blast. In conclusion, I'm grateful to usher in a new chapter in downtown Jacksonville. Let me go down.
All right, we just heard from Mayor Lenny Curry. They are getting ready to start this implosion. See that building finally come down. We're first going to check in with Danielle, who can tell us what crews can expect out there during this implosion.
Yeah, you may notice that, again, it's beautiful blue skies all across Jacksonville, so visibility is good. If you do want to watch this, I know we have all the camera views there. But a big thing with this, with the cloud of dust that they're talking about, is the winds. So we want to go ahead and take a look at the winds downtown right now. They have picked up in some spots here, so that is something we are going to watch. Craig, which is one of the closest ones to it, is at 12 miles per hour, but 5 miles per hour just up to the north there. So again, anywhere from 10 to 12 miles per hour, some of those winds picking up along out of the southeast. So anything that does drop here in the downtown area will probably pick up and head a little bit to the north, picking up with these winds there. But they're anywhere from like 5 to about 12 miles per hour there. Those are our two closest readings. So other than that, things are pretty calm. They're pretty quiet out there and they're relaxed. Not too crazy, not any bad weather. So that is some good news for this.
All right, thank you so much, Danielle. And as exciting as this is, I think it's so important to remember the people who were injured in that and also that life that was lost. And Mayor Curry did that so well. We can't forget about those 23 people who were injured and 26-year-old Willie Edwards III. We heard he was a father of 2. So while this is an eyesore for many of us living in Jacksonville, that's also a painful reminder for people who were hurt that day. So this is a brand new beginning for us.
That's right. It's finally a fresh start. And like we mentioned earlier, the developer, Park Beeler, he has designed a rendering and says that he plans to build Jacksonville's tallest skyscraper in that area, potentially with condos and a hotel. So a lot to look forward to there. We've actually been hearing that we have the 2-minute warning horn
2 minutes
for that implosion. So we're getting even closer. Yes. So exciting. Here's another final look at that building that's been an eyesore. And here's our Marine 4 camera. You can see this view from the river. Wonderful view, but I mean, a lot of people living in that area say that they have just been tired of looking at that.
Oh yeah, and obviously if you're not out there, this is one of the best seats in the house to watch this unfold right before your eyes. It represents so much, so many new beginnings. Who knows what this new attraction could be? It will help boost the economy. It's a long time coming and it's finally here. And in any minute now we should be getting another horn that's going to tell us when this implosion is going to begin. It actually looks like we are less than 1 minute away.
Oh my gosh, we're getting even closer. I'm getting so excited. And 3 years ago, when they imploded the old City Hall building, a lot of buildings nearby were damaged from the blast. So the city is making sure that doesn't happen again this time. So they blocked off the streets in the area, making sure no one is near this. So that's why these cameras, if you're watching at home, this is your best vantage point. Seeing this at home.
Yes, this is our special coverage of the Berkman II implosion right here in Jacksonville's riverfront. Now, that concludes our 9-8. Well, this is what's happening right now. We are 30 seconds away from the implosion. So I feel like I don't know.
It's so suspenseful. I'm so excited. And there's Mayor Lenny Curry right now. He's about to smash the button.
Here we go. Wow.
I literally have goosebumps. I mean, that is just so incredible to see. I mean, look at all that Smoke and dust everywhere. I mean, it's just filling the
the
sky.
sound of it. What a powerful sound.
Yeah, the rumbling. I mean, I feel like the ground was shaking. Our cameras were shaking because that was so strong. But
This is symbolic of a new beginning right here in Jacksonville that's going to help make our city better. You know, it represented so much pain for so many people, but also it was an eyesore for so many others. And now hopefully something better can go there that can help boost our local economy and make us even more proud of the city that we live in.
Well, and what's crazy is how quickly that happened. Think of how many years that people have waited to see this eyesore come down, and now look at it. It's just rubble.
Gone.
I mean, to see it all come down, that's something else.
It's unbelievable. Well, we're glad that we finally made it to this point. It was a long time coming since the incident happened back in 2007. It's finally now here. You saw it here live.
And now you can see the debris there too. I mean, it just crumbled. That building came down so fast. I mean, I still can't believe it. I mean,
we had our jaws dropped as we watched this. It's unbelievable. We're so grateful that this happened.
And Jim Piggott is there on the ground right now. Let's go to Jim and check in what he's seeing from his vantage point.
You know, I think it's a surprise to everybody when you see this. You heard the blast, boom, boom, boom. And then it just came down in a matter of seconds. I'm sure we're going to have that for you to replay that to show you what exactly happened. But it obviously looks like no problem so far. I haven't seen any damage in the area. People around here have been very excited. You can see them still standing around looking at what happened here. Applause rang out. You heard it right after the first explosion took place. You know, the number of blasts for that dynamite to bring this down. Over 14 years that building has stood there, and now it's ready for more development here. The mayor bringing to light the tragedy that occurred here when that happened, when the garage on this went down. In fact, the family we know has been upset, the worker that had died in that, because they'd come by and see the structure, the skeleton structure that always reminded them of that young man that was killed here during the construction. But the city is ready to move on now. They're ready for new development for this area. Very excited. You can see now the Berkman I tower, clear view right there. In fact, where we're standing right now, this area, this clear land, all set for new development in this area. Besides what's planned for the Berkman site, the city is going to be building a huge park in this area. In fact, there's some mounds of dirt already there where they're going to move the fire museum. They're just getting ready for all of this to happen. They're excited about what they're going to see. And I'll tell you, the people here are very excited. It really does. And the mayor is standing right here. Mayor Curry, I just got to ask you, we heard what happened, but now that you see that the Berkman is finally gone, what do you think?
Oh, finally. I've been working on this since my first year in office, and it's been hurdle after hurdle after hurdle. But it's done, and now we can move on.
You know, we're already talking about moving on. I know the developer has some ideas, the tallest skyscraper in Jacksonville. I don't know if you've seen those plans. What do you think?
I think dream big, and you know, it'll run its process. But I like people thinking big about Jacksonville, and particularly that spot. So let's move forward.
Right, and right now the plan is what happens now. I guess what is the city going to be doing?
Well, obviously anything they do will have to go through the DIA, so it'll just have to run its process. And but today's really about celebrating that chapter. We've turned the page. In fact, we've closed the book, totally closed the book, and now we're writing a new book.
Exactly. I mean, I was talking cleanup. They're going to do that.
Yeah.
They're going to remove all of this, and the city is going to be doing
that's
that.
Right.
And that's what. And down the line, we'll see what happens. Yeah. So I guess that's the all clear siren.
Very exciting, though. I'll tell you what, though, when I walked up here, I said, my gosh, we're awfully close to that building. Is this going to be okay? And they know what they're doing, obviously, right?
Right.
And I asked the young ladies, you know, their dad owns the company. I said, are you guys scared? They said, no, we do this all the time.
There you go. They've got the,
right.
the skill behind that. Mayor, appreciate it very much.
Thank you.
And we'll see what happens.
In Jacksonville, beautiful river run yesterday, having people back in downtown. Full crowds, everybody enjoying themselves, beautiful weather, and here we are again today.
And it looks like this happened without any incident anywhere around that we've seen.
Right.
So it looks like it was good.
Yep.
Mayor Curry, thank you very much.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. So that is basically the scene down here of what's happening. So you can see now the work begins to redevelop this site.
Well, Jim, we know you've been covering this since the beginning. This is a full circle moment for you. What are your thoughts now that you're finally getting to witness the demolition? It happened. We're starting a new chapter, as Mayor Curry said.
Well, I think that's the good thing, and you're right. I was here on the day when the garage portion of this went down that morning. I was working that day. That was a very sad day. It was a horrible experience for many people in Jacksonville. Besides the young man that died and the horror that his family went through, there were a number of people that were injured that day. Yeah. We were out there covering that. OSHA had been out here investigating this and, determining what happened. And they've learned from this. They learned from the mistakes of what happened. Now this is what's left, this building that stood there forever as a reminder of what happened. It's also now, with this implosion, is going to set forth of what the future of the city could be, going from rubble to something brand new.
Well, it's definitely exciting. And Jim, I know a few years ago when the implosion of the old City Hall building happened, there was damage to some nearby buildings. Do you see any damage? What has the city told you about how they were preventing that from happening again this time?
They really took a lot of precautions this time. You might have saw some of the nets that were up. There have been for the dust cloud. I'm surprised there is no dust cloud. And that was kind of the concern because next to this is Maxwell House over there. And I know that there was concern about the Maxwell House Brewery and some of the problems with that. The jail directly across the street, they had to close a portion of the sheriff's department from people coming in if they had business to do there. But no problems there. I've not seen any damage. Of course, we're going to be checking later. You never really know until later, but it appeared like this went off without any problems.
And Jim, I'm curious to know how important is today to the families that were affected, during the garage collapse in 2007?
Congratulations.
Very important. In fact, I talked to Councilman Gaffney, who has been in touch with the family. He was saying that he wasn't sure that they wanted to be here today because it was always a reminder of what happened. They didn't like seeing the structure at all, and you can imagine that. It brought back memories of what happened, and they're glad to see it move on.
All right, Jim, well, I think we've got some of our replays from that implosion. If we want to go ahead and look at that, because it was one to remember. Let's take a look.
Sight. That was moments ago.
Yeah.
And even listening to that back, you still get goosebumps.
I know. And I love hearing the people cheering and excited to see that eyesore finally come down. Now we want to show you the view from our Marine 4 cam on the river.
That view from the water is just incredible.
That is,
you can hear
people on their
people in
jet
the background
skis
cheering too. I know people are so excited to have this eyesore that is gone, and that was just an exceptional view. And we have even more from another camera.
That's right. This is where the mayor was standing when it came down. Literally any view that we see this, it still gives me chills. Just to see it come down so quickly it's theatrical, really.
Right, especially because it took so many years to get to this moment. It's really just an incredible experience, and it's the start of something new. We keep saying that. It's a new chapter, as Mayor Curry said. It really is for us. So it's really exciting to see what we have in store for the city.
That's right. And we want to go ahead and check back in with News4JAX reporter Aaron Farrar, who is live there at the South Bank. Aaron, there's tons of people out there behind you. What was their reaction when they saw the building come down?
Yeah. That first boom, there were cheers, there were gasps, there were applause. So people were excited to see this. Hundreds of people from where we are near the Duval County Public Schools headquarters, stretching all the way down the Riverwalk. We're going to show you of where people were from here all the way down along to the Main Street Bridge, all lined up, had their phones ready, their cameras ready, the binoculars out, ready to see the building fall. And again, it was a really quick experience, probably 10 seconds, as people were able to see that fall down really quickly. And people, as you see right now, hundreds of them are still here looking at the pile as we show you what's left of what was the Berkman II, the pile of rubble and debris across the river right now. But people are just still taking it all in, still taking pictures, talking with some of their family and friends who they came to this event, as many called it, with. And as we give you another look, people are still just standing along the riverfront and the river walk, I should say, just taking it all in, seeing that they witnessed a building that was standing here for 15 years, and we talked about the situation, the deadly situation that happened here that eventually led up to this implosion 15 years later. But people just said they wanted to actually see it come down, and when it did, they just said, okay, finally. And of course, we talked about the possibility of what's to come in that area. People are hoping for that redevelopment that's being discussed right now, just something that they say can also help with the revitalization of downtown Jacksonville. Reporting live from the South Bank, I'm Aaron Farrar, Channel 4, the local station.
Thank you so much, Aaron. You can just feel the lighter spirit behind him. You know, you hear people still cheering, so happy, so full of life. It's been a great day.
Yeah, and I think my favorite reaction was whenever Jim spoke with Mayor Lenny Curry right after it came down, and he said, finally, it's down, and put his hands up. So definitely exciting day.
And right now on our News4JAX Plus app, you can watch archive stories from our coverage of the Berkman Plaza 2 collapse back in 2007. Our news team that heard the collapse as it happened shares their experience. Plus, we spoke with a survivor who fell 6 floors. Those stories and more are on the From the Vault channel on the News4JAX Plus app. All you have to do is search WJXT on your Roku, Amazon Fire Stick, Google Chromecast, Apple TV, or Smart TV.
And JEA is on standby in the downtown area in case anyone lost power during the implosion. If you live in that area or know someone who does, you can call 904-665-6000 or visit jea.com/outage to report an issue.
And that concludes our live coverage of the Berkman II implosion on News4JAX. We now return to your regular programming.
Thank you so much for watching.